Hi guys, and welcome to another exciting tutorial on JavaScript. Today I'm going to be walking you through a built-in method in JavaScript called array.prototype.reduce. So according to an official documentation on array.prototype.reduce, I would give you a brief definition of what it is and its usage. So the reduce method applies a function against an accumulator and each element in the array, starting from the left to the right, to reduce it to a single value rather. So basically guys, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be using an online editor called REPL. Trust me guys, this editor is really nice, and it was built using React and Redux. Most of you might be familiar with that, but trust me, this online editor, it's really nice. It helps a lot. So basically, let's go into the implementation of array.reduce. I'm going to be declaring a function here called sum all numbers. So what I want to achieve with this is I want to take for each element in this array, I want to add them up together and return them in just one single value. So for instance, I have 1 plus 2 plus 3. It should give me 6. So I want to return 6 as a single element. So we go straight to using our array.reduce. Okay, so basically we say return array, which is the argument we are passing in, which is this argument we're passing in here. So we'll say array dot reduce, which is our built-in function name. And for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be using our AS6 syntax fat arrows. If you're not familiar with that, I would urge you to take our tutorial on ES6. So basically, we're going to be doing that. Yep. So having done this, array.reduce, the reduce function takes in 4 arguments. The first argument is the accumulator. The second argument is the current value. The third argument is the current index. And the fourth argument is the array itself. So basically, let me just walk you through each of these arguments and what they do. So here, the accumulator acts as a powerhouse that stores in each of the operation that has been carried out by the function. So take for instance, we have 1. So I haven't carried out the operation 1 plus 2. The result of that operation is being stored in the accumulator, and by default the accumulator takes in 0 by default. So it haven't carried out the function which has been declared. The result is being stored in the accumulator. Now the current value is each of the elements in the array. Say for instance 1, 2, 3 are the current values in the array. Now the current index are 0 for 1, 1 for 2, 2 for 3, and so on. And the array is the array coming in itself as an argument. So basically, let's carry out our operation. So what we want to do is we want to say accumulator plus the current value. So for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be using just 2 of these arguments, which I have done already. We're going to be using just the accumulator and current value. So basically, by default, accumulator is 0. So, and the current value is this elements. So first and foremost, accumulator, which is being 0, it takes in the first element 1. So what it does is 0 plus 1 is 1. It stores the result in the accumulator. Now the accumulator becomes 1, and it goes again 1 plus the current value. What is the next current value? 2. Now it takes 1 plus 2, and the result is 3. It stores the result in the accumulator and goes again 3 plus the next current value, that is 3. 3 plus 3, which is 6. It stores stores the result in the accumulator once again. It goes straight to the next argument, the next element rather, which is 4, and it says 6, which is the value of the value of the accumulator. 6 plus 4, which is 10, and it does also that same operation, which is storing it inside the accumulator. And having done that for the whole operation, for the whole element, it then returns the single value at which the element has been added. So basically what we do is we return, and let's see what that does for us. So can we see it has automatically added up all these elements together and has stored it inside the accumulator, and then we are returning the function. So that is what the reduce method does for us. The reduce takes in elements and then returns just one single value, having added each of those elements together. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this tutorial on array.reduce. Feel free to add your comments, your likes, and share it if it has really helped you. Trust me, your reviews will be highly appreciated, and your feedbacks also. Do not forget to also use this online editor. Trust me guys, very, very, very great. Thanks for watching once again.